Hi, my name's Clio Smeeton, and I'm president of the Cochrane Ecological Institute. We've been taking in, legally accepting all indigenous wildlife under permit since 1964. So it's a long time that we've been doing this. And we've been taking in all species. And all of a sudden, in 2009, the government of Alberta imposed conditions on the permits which prohibited certain species from being rehabbed. And some were just generically had to be killed on receipt by the rehab center, and others were just flatly prohibited from rehab. And that is a real concern. And amongst the animals that are prohibited from rehab at the moment are black bears. And we have been rearing and releasing them back into the wild with the blessing and advice of the provincial government since 1986. And according to the provincial government spokesperson, Darcy Whiteside, there has been no record of human-wildlife conflict in Alberta as a result of wildlife rehabilitation and release. So it's a really odd thing. And it's very hard on the fish and wildlife officers because they are required to kill bear cubs on receipt. And how do the helpless cubs happen? Well, in many cases, they happen because of the spring bear hunt. The spring bear hunt involves putting out bait for bears when they wake up from hibernation. And then you sit up over the bait and you shoot the bear when it comes to the bait. Now what the females generally do is they leave their cubs behind them in a tree, and then they go to the bait and stick their heads in and scoff up the food and get shot. There you've got the orphaned cubs. And fish and wildlife don't want to go out and have to they got hired on to look after animals, not to go and shoot helpless cubs in veterinary offices. I mean, it's totally illogical. If a wildlife comes to a wildlife rehab center like us, we only want to release it. And we do it at no cost to the public purse. So it's a win-win situation. We provide a service to the people of Alberta, which they clearly want because they pay for it by donation, and the government doesn't have to do it. So we are totally beneficial. Yet the government wants to limit what we can do by prohibiting species and saying they can't come to us. And my feeling is there is no accountability or logic behind that.